comes down to your rituals, your routine. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a Wall Street banker, and a trader, a doctor, a gymnast, a musician, you have to have some type of routine or schedule. And if you're going to be a top producing loan officer, you have to have the right schedule, right? If you're going to be successful, you just can't stumble upon success. The schedule that you have is going to dictate, your future and your destiny. So if you want to change your life, you have to change your habits. You have to change your routine, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be pulling up, Chris, pull up that the spreadsheet. We're going to be talking about showing you the schedule that we use whenever you come here to work, and we train you, or you train on Mortgage University that we've built. We teach you the schedule and show this to you. Click on the this is the selling script. Go to the schedule right here. Yeah, that's it right there. So this is it just starts. Yeah, that's right there. It's fine. And can you expand on it a little bit? Not possible? Okay. So I'm just going to kind of go over this and everyone there's customized schedules. This is the schedule that we use. This is for like a top mega originator, somebody that is probably funding several $1 million of business a month. It's something that I would do whenever I was an originator. Now, everyone has modified schedules. You have a different schedule. It doesn't mean that you have to do these hours, or just giving you an example, a scenario, and you see the foundation. But I can't stress to you how important it is that you follow this schedule relentlessly. Like Tim Grover says, you have to be relentless. And same thing goes with this schedule. You've got to follow some type of schedule that's going to take you to success. I've been in the mortgage industry for 12 years, and this has been a very successful schedule for me to become a top producer, very wealthy, and help a lot of people. And the thing is, you have to think about in our business, when someone's wanting to buy a house or do a loan, they want to talk at night when they're off work or on the weekend, and you have to kind of mold yourself or gel yourself around that. A lot of people don't want to talk and do business at 12 o'clock at lunch or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They're at work doing something. So this is the schedule right here. This is, again, this is an example. The key things to take away here is, in the morning when you come in, obviously what I recommend is that everybody should exercise in the morning. You should be doing some type of reading or exercise before you come in to work. Meditation, reading, exercise before you come in. So I'm assuming you've already done that because I believe that's extremely important to do. I don't go a day without doing any of those things. But after that, you want to start prospecting and working new deals. And for example, from 9 to 12, working deals. Okay, that means that you're out there hustling. You're not playing on social media. You're not working on other loans that have stuff going on with them. You're not talking to your neighbor. You're out there hunting, fishing for opportunity for business. And you're doing that for 3 hours. You want to block off 3. It doesn't have to be 3 for everybody, especially if you're new, maybe just 1 hour. But at least an hour minimum of total concentration, immersion, and generating new business without any interruption at all. I don't care what's going on. No interruption. You focus on generating business, okay? And then, after that, you could take your break or your lunch or whatever, and then you want to start, sifting through, and from 12 to 5 o'clock, for example, what you accumulated, what applications have come in, what deals have come in. You want to package those loans for processing and get them ready. So you're kind of, what did you catch on the fishing trip on the boat? Let me go through it. Let me see what we got. Let me clean them up, and then we'll put them in the fryer, right? That's the same thing as what's going on here. Is you're kind of sifting through. Okay, what did I get today? How many deals did I catch? Did I get $1 million today in loans? Did I get $5 million? Did I get $10 million? How much was it? And I want to go through that and process those applications, connect with the realtors, get those loans ready for processing, and then at night, you want to get back on the phones again and start making new deals again. So I'd say minimum 2 hours a day of prospecting at the absolute minimum. At the high end, 6 hours a day, somewhere in there. You'll find what your sweet spot is. Now, the biggest thing is routine and staying on this, okay? So I don't care about, you can't make excuses and say, well, I can't do it, I can't get to it. Because if you fall off of this, then your pipeline you're gonna see peaks and you're gonna see troughs in your pipeline and your income. So you don't want your income to go like this, right? You want your income to go like that. And so in order to do that, you have to build, you know, $1 billion or several $100 million pipeline. So you have got to be working new deals and have the team, the infrastructure to help you to get them through. So that's how we do it here. And so again, in the morning, you work deals. At night, you work deals, new deals, you prospect. In the middle of the day, you can work on packaging loans, getting loans ready. And I follow this every single day, Monday through Saturday or Monday through Friday. And you know, and I talk about it here. And this is our what you're seeing here. This Excel spreadsheet is called your Loan Officer Survival Guide. And if you come work with us, this is something that we offer. It's also part of the Mortgage University. But it has everything in this is the schedule, the script that we use, our different product offering that we have. Yeah, click on the script, Chris. This is a script that we use for selling to people. And if you go through here, there's also, go to the next tab. This is the home loan process, the flow of what it takes to buy a house. And you can explain that to the realtor and to the customer so they understand, because they're going to ask you, hey, Angelo, how do you buy a house? What's the process? You can come over here and explain it to them. If you're new, there's more tabs. Can you go over a little bit more to the right? Yeah, there's more tabs. Here's a pre-approved. Click on the pre-approved checklist. Okay, so right here, before you pre-approve somebody, you go through this checklist to find out exactly what do you need to check off before you pre-approve them. I need to check their credit, I need to check their debt ratio, I need to check their income, I need to make sure that I have enough for seller concessions, check the debt ratio to make sure they qualify. There's also a matrix. If you go a little bit more, I'm sorry, click on the next one. Not that one, the next one. No, click on the next one. So yeah, here's the matrix right here. So you'll use, this will be like your Bible. You'll have this everywhere you go. This shows you the guidelines for FHA loans, VA loans, USDA loans, and conventional loans, what you have to follow as far as with collections, charge-offs, bankruptcies, foreclosures, debt ratios, student loans, credit score ratings with back-end and front-end debt ratios, everything that you have to follow. And so it's a very, very powerful thing to come and use as a reference whenever you're going to be a power originator, because you're going to be using this all the time. And so it's always here for you. And you definitely want to study that, because, you know, part of you being successful in anything is mastery, and you have to master these guidelines if you want to become the best, a top producing loan officer. So the biggest takeaway though here is, you know, for today is getting the right schedule, the right routine, so that you are successful. Again, in the morning, I'm a big advocate of exercise, studying your craft, whether that's selling, mortgage guidelines, studying your LO survival guide, or rehearsing your script, training, drilling, rehearse like crazy. That's very, very important. And then coming in, pounding on the phone, making deals, making connections, making relationships with realtors, customers, getting those loans packaged in, get them in the processing, and then back on the phone at night to make more deals. And if you do that, your pipeline is going to explode. Okay, so very, very important to do if you want to be a top producer. And if you are interested, like I said, we are now releasing Mortgage University next month, and we can teach you more about how to become a successful top producer. Or if you come and you work with me and you work next to me, I can teach you how to become a multi-million-dollar producer. So my name is Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for checking us out. You can follow me on Facebook at Angelo Christian Mortgage, Instagram, Angelo Christian Mortgages, or leave any comments down here on YouTube. Definitely subscribe. We come and deliver great content to educate people, teach them about finance and real estate and mortgages. This is our Real Estate Insider Show. We'll be back again next week with another great edition. Take care and peace out.